Have some space.
Right.
And look at the situation.
And I'm like, yo, I can't even talk to her. I don't even know how to explain this. This is ridiculous. You know what? We just need to take a break. You know, no, we need some time away. I got too much going on. Like, this is the end. You know, no more Steven and Shontel.
Yo, hello, good evening. It's JoJo, Jazzy, Steven. And oh, this Shontel, bacon number 3, she beaming. See, this the famo. We tighten it like some camo. We conquer all our battles. Point to Contra like some ammo. Just me and my fam. Just me and my fam. Just me and my fam. Just me and my fam.
What's up, McDermott fam? Welcome back to the McDermott way, only way we know how to do it. And today is a drive with us story time. All right, came up with this idea. We're like, you know what? We're driving, we're talking. We might as well include you guys so you can hear what we usually talk about. But today we have a story in particular that we want to talk about. This story today is about the time I was going to propose to Shontel for the first time.
Oh.
And she...
For the first time? There's a second time?
Yeah, there is. There's a first and a second time. And she broke up with me. Well, she didn't officially break up with me.
Hey, we're not telling them this.
But it was a weird time, okay? This is how the story goes. I'll give you my recollection of the story first. This was in the summer, right? Summertime.
Why are you exposing me?
This was in the summertime.
We're not talking about this.
I felt like I was at the point where we should get engaged. I really wanted to be engaged to her. I really wanted to get married eventually. So I hit up her best friend, Sehan. Shout out to Sehan. And I'm like, you know what? I think it's time. We gotta go get a ring. So I pick her up a couple days later. We go to the mall. I'm going to stores by myself too, in between this time, looking for rings. I'm researching like crazy. I'm learning all types of stuff about diamonds and rings and stuff I never knew. The cut, the clarity. What's the other ones? I can't even remember now. It's been a while, but I'm shopping. I'm getting my budget together, you know. I'm excited. And yeah, and then a couple days after.
What happened?
I look for the ring and this and that. I'm leaving work and Shontel's calling me to come pick her up from her work.
Oh.
Yeah, now you remember. I'm a little bit late. I'm running late. And the thing about me, I run late a lot. Okay, I admit. It's one of my major flaws. I'm late quite a bit.
And I was pregnant.
She was pregnant. Got to include that. So the hormones and the moods are all over the place.
Was I pregnant?
Were you pregnant?
I think so. Yeah.
You were pregnant.
I was pregnant.
I don't know, everything's, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure we had just found out you were pregnant.
Something like that.
No! You weren't pregnant. You can't use that. She was not pregnant.
Wait, what
When
happened?
I initially wanted to propose, you were not pregnant yet. We had not found out. We found out a couple weeks later. So you can't
So I
even
could have been pregnant.
Alright, whatever. This girl really needs to find an excuse. Hormones. Anyways, so I'm late picking her up. Okay? She's mad. She might have had a bad day. Did you have a bad day? She had a bad day at work. She's in a mood.
I'm waiting there. It's cold.
Waiting there. It's cold.
No, it's
She's
summer.
pregnant. And yeah, so she gets in the car.
You just started farting. Do you smell that?
Yeah, it stinks in here. Sorry, guys. Oh, Lord. He's laughing too. He's listening to the story too. It works out in the end, so it's all good. All right, so she gets in the car. She's grumpy. She starts, you know, I don't know what you said. You were probably rude. I was offended. We got in a little tiff. The thing about us, we don't really argue. We don't yell at each other. We don't really go nuts like that. We've never done that, but our arguing is very low scale. It's very like, I don't know how you would describe it, but it's not much. Anyways, she's mad. I drive her back home. You printed something out for me for my work or whatever. She goes and gets it, and instead of giving it to me, you just drop it on the floor, and I'm like, all right. That was rude. That was mad rude. That was mad disrespectful. I pick it up, I leave. I'm like, whatever.
I can admit that was rude.
Then
I felt so shame after.
Yeah, you should.
And also, my mom was there.
Yeah, her mom was there too, and her mom's like, what's wrong with you, Shontel?
Yeah.
So anyways, long story short, pick it up, leave. Shontel texts me. probably
Got
like,
in a pretty bad fight though.
yeah, I guess. A couple hours later, and you're like, you know what? We just need to take a break. You know, no, we need some time away. I got too much going on.
Because we were seeing each other too.
Yeah.
A lot.
So I'm like, damn. I'm looking for a ring, and now we're on a break. This is the most weirdest thing
I
I've
thought
ever.
you said that was the weekend you were gonna propose.
No. I hadn't had the. I didn't buy the ring yet. I was like,
So you lied.
no, I didn't lie. You're getting your story mixed up, baby.
No.
Listen. So
You said you were gonna propose, and then because I didn't, because we had a break, you didn't propose.
how am I gonna propose when I hadn't bought the ring yet? I was in.
That's what you told me.
I was in the process of getting the ring. Okay, ring not bought yet. So I had to put a pause on it. But I was like, man, this is so weird. I'm about to like ask this girl to marry me, and now we're on a break. I'm hitting on my boy. I'm all sad. I'm ignoring.
I was sad too.
I'm ignoring your best friend. I'm like, yo, I can't even talk to her. I don't even know how to explain this. This is ridiculous. Anyways, we go through the break. Shontelle's sad. Funny thing is, she was like watching my old YouTube videos. This is before we had the McDermott. We had a channel with the girls. She's same channel, but we revamped it or whatever eventually. She's watching old videos, you know, missing her man and this and that. Her mom, shout out to her mom, shout out to Claudine. All right.
My mom came and gave me a
She
talk.
came in and gave her a talk, boy. She's like, what did she say?
Don't let a good man go.
Don't let a good man go. She knew I was the one. So Shontelle finally came to her senses.
I'm like, shoot, you right.
You right.
You're not wrong.
She calls. She asked me to come over. We have our little talk. It was mad awkward too. I remember.
It wasn't awkward.
Yeah, it was awkward. I felt awkward.
I wasn't.
I thought she was actually gonna break up with me. I was like, wow.
I thought you were gonna break up with me.
I was like, this is the end. You know, no more Steven and Shontel. But we made up. You apologized.
You did too.
I apologized for being late. And since then, I've worked on
It was strange.
my lateness. You know, I'm trying to work on it. There's one thing I gotta work on. So,
You're working on your lateness. We're half an hour late right now.
as I say this, we're half hour late for dinner at our mom's, which is all good. We're not that late. We're only half hour late. Anyways, so that's the story of how me and Shontel almost broke up just before I proposed to her.
Okay, guys. So
We don't have a.
I always ask Steven this.
Sorry.
Wasn't it a sign for you that maybe you shouldn't propose? Because we got in a break.
Those thoughts were going through my mind that entire week. That entire week we're having our break. All I was thinking
Obviously
about was.
now I'm happy.
Yeah. I was thinking like, is this the right decision? Are we ready for this? Is it the right time? But I think it was just bad timing because, like I said, we never argued. And you know what? I think it's weird to say, but I
it
think
made it stronger.
I think sometimes it's healthy in a strange way to argue and get things off your chest. You don't want to hold things in and, you know, hold resentment or not let, you know, your spouse know what bothers you. Because things can be fixed, you know? What, I'm not gonna hit this mat?
I don't know what you're gonna do.
Things can be fixed. Hold on, we don't got a car mount, so it's set up very odd here. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall. But yeah, things can be fixed and worked on. So that was where we were at, and yeah, we just, I think it made us stronger because we both realized that we wanted to be together.
Yeah.
So, although I almost hit the button and bought that ring, if I would have bought that ring and then you would have took a break with me, I would have been panicking. I would have been like, oh my God, what is going on here? Like, what am I gonna do? I don't even know if you can return the thing. Like,
I definitely wasn't gonna, that wasn't in my intention.
right.
It was just to have some space.
Right.
And look at the situation. Because we were talking about getting engaged and stuff at that point too.
Yeah, so I knew you were gonna say yes. I was like, yo, this girl's ready, I'm ready. We talk about it all the time. We're in love, things are going great, I'm happy. And then, yeah, this just dropped on me like a bomb out of nowhere. And I was like, oh Lord, what is going on? This is the strangest, weirdest predicament I've ever been in. But, you know, I let time go on. I let her have her little couple days. And, yeah, this girl, you know, she missed her man. And she knew that
You miss me too, don't
she, you know, she couldn't be with anybody else. Her mom, everybody's telling her, you know, don't let a good man go. That's some good advice right there, you know? Don't let a good man go. And you shouldn't let a good woman go either, right? So, we were both not prepared to let go. It made us stronger. We worked on our relationship. It wasn't that difficult. There really wasn't that much going on. I was just late. There's no big deal. And yeah, then a couple months later, I hit up her best friend. I'm like, you know what? Sorry that I went MIA, but it's time again. We went out, figured out what we're gonna do. I went and did my research all over again. Then you found out you were pregnant, and yeah, I proposed. Came off right. It was a great proposal. We're very happy. It was exciting. And a couple weeks later, we let everyone know we were engaged and pregnant. And everyone was excited and happy. And you know, the kids were happy. Her family was super excited and ready. So yeah, that's where we are right now. But
go.
I am going.
Anyways, guys.
Now we got this kid in the back.
Let's address the wedding.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta address this.
I feel like we've already addressed it, but let's
hold on. Let me stop the camera.
Let's address this wedding. Like we've already addressed it, but I think we have to. Some good stuff. I think we have to address it again. So why don't you want to marry me? I'm joking.
See, this is when you do that.
I'm joking.
It really provokes people to come at me.
So right now, a pandemic is going on.
Been going on.
And especially now, things are starting to increase again. So having people even around you is only limited to what, like 10 people.
Exactly.
So
and it fluctuates. It goes up and down.
Yeah.
1 minute we're allowed to have 20, next minute 10, next minute they're recommending to just be around your household and whatnot. So
we are waiting for things to obviously die down a lot because we want to have the best wedding that we can have. We want to enjoy our day. I don't want any limitations on my wedding. I want it to be the way that I want it. So if that means I have to wait, I'll wait. That's fine. I'm not necessarily not in a hurry, but I have other things. We have other things to think about too.
Yeah, and we're not gonna wait. Like if this continues, who knows? I don't want to.
We're not gonna wait forever.
I don't want to put a stamp on how long it's gonna continue because I obviously don't know. We're not gonna wait like years and years and years to do this.
No.
You know, if this is the new way of life, then we accept it and we move on. I know you guys are excited. We're excited too, okay? Yeah. I know you guys are excited and you want to see us get married and you think it's the right thing to do
and that's
and
what
all
we
that.
think too.
We think
that's
that
what
too.
We want for ourselves.
But you guys, people in general have to understand, okay, people do get engaged, from my understanding, and plan a wedding for a year or sometimes two. And it hasn't even been a full year, pretty much. Well, it just last week.
Yeah, it has been a year.
Okay, you're playing it up again.
No, but I'm saying it's been a year.
It's been a year.
Who cares?
It's been 1 year, and you know, we love the support and love we get. You know, obviously nobody wants to hear negative comments, and sometimes I don't even know if people are trying to come negative. I just think they're just excited for us and they want to see it happen, and just like, you know, it is the right thing to do and we're going to do it. But I feel like on YouTube people really push their opinions and beliefs and what they want you to do. They really want you to do what they want you to do.
Yeah.
And we got to do it on our own terms, on our own time. We're saying this is going to happen. We're not making excuses.
Yeah, and people can have those opinions. There's nothing wrong with that.
I just find it weird that the perception immediately turns to
you don't want to.
The man don't want to marry the woman because it hasn't happened yet, and that's not the case. It's been 1 year, like Shontel said, since we got engaged.
Yeah.
Right after we got engaged, literally 3-4 months later, the pandemic hit, and we're all panicking. And you have to understand, on top of that, we were pregnant and we were terrified and we didn't want to go to the hospital, and we're trying to figure out, should we do this from home, and even going to appointments and all this and that. It was so hectic, and work and working from home and all the changes. We also moved that year and all this stuff was happening. So our focus was all over the place. And I think when people watch YouTube, they just take it for face value of what it is. They look at that 10-minute video and think that is your life in a nutshell.
But that's what they see.
And that's what you see, which we understand. But our life is so much more than just the 10-minute videos or 15-minute videos you see weekly of our life and what we're doing. There's so much more to worry about, so much stress, so much things we have to attend to that, yeah, we want to get married, but that just wasn't the year. We're just addressing some things at the end of this little car ride story time that kind of go hand in hand with it, and letting you guys know that it's coming. We appreciate all the support and love.
I need a party planner, a wedding planner.
We got a wedding planner, or someone that's good at planning weddings, hit us up. Maybe that'll kickstart something.
Yeah.
But yeah, we appreciate all the love. This is my story. But we here now, we're engaged. We will be married soon.
In love.
Happily. In love.
Don't sound so down.
I'm just tired. It's been a long story time. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Love you guys. Appreciate all the support. Like, comment, subscribe, bell notifications. Don't want to miss no videos. If you enjoyed this, what did we call this at the start?
Car ride story.
Car ride with us, story time. If you guys enjoy it, we'll do a couple more. All right. So we'll see you next time.
Yo, hello, good evening. It's JoJo, Jazzy, Steven. And oh, this Shontel, bacon number 3, she beaming. See, this the famo. We tighten it like some camo. We conquer all our battles, point to contra like some ammo.